Hello darlings, welcome or welcome back. We are going to do how you are impacting yourself, your life, your path right now, and in turn how that is affecting or impacting others, okay? I'm excited to get into this reading. I hope that you're doing well and fantastic. I will try to remember to put timestamps down in the description box, and if I remember at the end of the reading, I will divvy it up into all signs as well, okay? I'm going to start off with the Brutal Honesty Oracle deck here, and we're going to get how you are impacting yourself, your personal impact, and your impact on others, okay? Spirit, my higher self, my darling higher self, thanks so much for using me as a channel to guide and instruct. I ask for the most clear and concise messages, information, feelings, and sensations to flow through me for the betterment of my darling and for the highest good of everyone involved. Thank you so much, Spirit. And thank you for being here. Okay, let's see. Darling, what are you impacted by right now? What are you impacted by? How are you impacting yourself? Vindicated energy. Okay. Hold on. Angry energy neutral. Okay, sorry about that. I got a little notification on my phone that I needed to check real quick. Okay, so I feel like I'm talking to someone who is working through righteous anger right now, okay? You are impacted mostly by this need for adjudication, justice, and bringing it to yourself, channeling your righteous anger into actual change for yourself, into empowerment, into growth, okay? How is this affecting others? I'm going to get tarot and clarify everything, get deeper into this, okay? How is this impacting others around me, darling? Someone is waiting for you. What? Hold on. No action is needed at this time. Self-defeating energy, a female. Ooh. Supportive energy at the bottom. Okay, this is going to be a specific message. This is not going to be for everyone. This is not everyone's story, okay? I feel like who I'm talking to, you are in such an empowered state right now that literally any energy, any negative energy, any jealousy, any evil eye, any possibly spell work, manipulation tactics, anything that is trying to rattle you, you pick up on that from a mile away, and you are absolutely on guard and like, there's nothing that can touch me. You have become hyper aware of your own energy, your own focus, your own emotions. You are very self-aware, okay? You can peep when people are trying to meddle and manipulate your energy, manipulate your feelings, manipulate your worries, and you can pick that up and rebuke it, reject it immediately. And it doesn't even require any rituals or anything. You're just like, ha, absolutely not. That's funny. That's hilarious that you think that I'm gonna live in fear because you're some baby witch trying to do some little mini spells to whatever, you know, like trying to feel powerful. But the deal is, this is impacting someone who is trying to do those things. You have someone that is waiting to see the efforts of their spell work, their intentions, their manifestation work against you. They're trying to. And the funny thing is that none of this is meant to be a fear message at all, okay? This person, as they watch their intentions, as they watch their spells, their manifestations, whatever they're doing, their prayers, their intentions, their gossip, their rumors, their lie spreading, as they're watching that fall flat and not gain any traction, they are feeling worse and worse and worse about themselves. This might be a female around you who is really feeding on trying to manipulate you into some sort of downfall, but you're using all of that energy to rise up, to rise against this person. I don't even think it's this person specifically. I feel like this person is not a blip on your radar, frankly. I feel like it's almost like a baby witch, someone who doesn't understand the full capacity of energy work, right? And the power of your free will. And maybe they've been around people where they could do these little tiny little jar spells or whatever and watch it work. But there's something, you've put a block to something. You are judgment for this person, and now they are feeling, they might be getting the kickback of their own spell work affecting them. And they're just like, what is happening? This is having this person is going into like a mental, emotional, possibly crisis. They are just not feeling their most empowered self, because whatever they're doing isn't working. Whatever they're doing isn't working. Let's get the tarot. Okay. Spirit, tell me about this situation. What is going on? Tell me who this person is. Page of Wands. Literally a baby witch. Little baby witch, okay? And their intentions aren't working. Everything, like, they could be trying to do like a come to me spell or something like that. Maybe it's a love spell. Maybe it's some sort of like, they're trying to control your moves, your actions, your emotions. And the more they do it, I feel like they've tried multiple times, like 7 times at least. The more they try, the more disappointed they get, because it's just not working. This person could be doing moon rituals specifically. Like, they could have really been hyper focused on these like eclipses, these new moons. Okay, tell me some more about this person. 7 of Wands. Literally all of their magic is blocked. All of their intention is blocked. You're too protected. You are so aware of who you are, of your energy, of what is yours and what is not yours. And when you peep this person's little tiny like... I just heard bippity boppity boo, you know, off to hell with you or something like that. You're just like, I don't even need to do an actual spell. Just like, get the fuck out of here. You're so not a problem to me. But this person is really trying, you know, really trying to be a problem for you. Okay, tell me some more. 5 of Wands reversed. They literally, nothing they do is getting to you. Look at all these wands, y'all. This person could be doing candle magic specifically. They might be like writing their spells and then burning them or something like that. And it's just not working. Like, they are trying to cause conflict and drama in your life. And it is not affecting you at all. In fact, oh my gosh, it's like the rule of 3s. Like the 5 of Wands to the 10 of Wands, that's only double. That's not 3. I know that's not triple, but I'm just getting that, like, all the intentions that they have to send to you, they're watching you move forward, be happy, you know, getting together with friends, having a good time, celebrating, being supported, being supported. They just see you happy, free, not really worrying about what they're doing. And then all of their intention setting is coming back on them. I'm not kidding. This person is doing spell work. You could be dealing with an Aquarius who's doing a love spell. Yeah, doing a love spell. You both might be air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person, or Capricorn. Capricorn season could be significant. This person is like heavily trying to manipulate your energy to get control over the situation. And the more that you are unbothered and moving forward, the more it bothers them. If you're not I almost feel like maybe I'm getting a couple things, okay? This person could be like a third party energy who sees, maybe their person has left them, like this is an ex-partner of theirs, and they're trying to get that person back. They're trying to do love spells to get them back, to view you differently, and it's not working. The more spell work and manipulation that this person does, the clearer it is to this person who's interested in you. Like, they can see it night and day. They can see it night and day. They're almost more repulsed by this person doing this. Their energy is so mucky. It is clear as day. This person is very aware of what love is versus like attachment. And they're recognizing that this person has a very unhealthy attachment. So this person could be doing spell work against you to try to make you, it almost feels like glamour magic. Like they might be trying to steal your, like drain your life force so that you look more decrepit, old, you know, you're more tired, more exhausted, and it's not working. Everything you do, everything that, all the energy that reaches you, you just alchemize and use to your advantage, right? Because you recognize what's yours. And then you're just like, well, if you're going to send me that energy, I can play with that energy and make it work for me. And then whatever I don't want, reject, you know? Like, you know how to work with energy. You are very clear on your truth. And this has this person really, really fucked up right now. You're too strong. You are too intuitive, okay? It does feel like this is like an ex-partner of someone who's interested in you, who's trying to do this manipulation against you and the person who's interested in you. A third party energy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I want to know why this is happening right now. Okay. I feel like there's 3 people involved. 5 of Cups. Yeah, someone left someone. Someone left someone. And instead of processing in a healthy way, they're just rapid fire trying to do spells. 8 of Wands. They're just trying to do spell work, trying to do techniques to get this person or you back under their thumb. And it's not touching you. It's not touching this person. And everything is deflecting back and reflecting in their own life. Like they're feeling more burdened. They're feeling more burdened by anything right now. Okay. All right. Okay, your impact. I feel like you're the one who's like got this orb of protection around you, right? And it's not even that you feel like you need to protect yourself. It's just like you're very aware of what is yours. So then anytime anything enters that isn't yours, you're just like, intruder alert. Intruder alert. And it's not even like a real intruder. It's like when you see spiders that pop up on like the Ring doorbell cameras or like a wasp that flies in front, and so you get this notification like, oh, someone's here, and you're just like, who the fuck's here at my house? And then it's just like this little wasp, and you're just like, okay, buzz off, okay? Yeah, I just feel like you're the one controlling the stability of your own self, possibly another person around you. I want to dive into this person that's trying to do the spell work. This manipulation. Okay, can you tell me about this person? The Hermit, neutral. This person cannot sit alone with their thoughts. They are not someone who is capable of really learning anything, of gaining any wisdom, but they will try to do anything to not be alone, to not sit with their own thoughts. They're not self-reflective at all, okay? Not at all. Might be a Virgo. I also feel like they... Do you notice how there's the rings around this person's head? I'm also getting that like no matter what they're sending to try to affect your mental space, your looks, look, you're hooded. Hooded. No matter what they do, they can't reach you. There's like a hood that is protecting you from all of their energetic muck and dust. And they're just like, I don't understand. Like, why are you able to withstand this? This person's literally trying to... I'm getting like destiny swapping. 7 of Swords and the 9 of Pentacles and the Hermit. This person has been trying to destiny swap with you. Again, if like... I want to be careful how I say this, because like if it's... It feels like third party energy. Like, third party. So... This would be someone who like really desired your specific person. Maybe you have a destined, you know, a high level soulmate counterpart that you're supposed to be with, but they want that person. It's like karmic energy. They want that person. So then this person is almost trying to like mimic you in some ways so that they're more desirable. They're trying to steal your essence and put it on as a mask and be like, oh no, look, I'm actually the one that you want. I'm actually your soulmate. I look kind of like them. I act kind of like them. I talk kind of like them. I'm kind of interested in the same things. This person might be noticing like, you can tell when something is, this sounds so materialistic, and this is coming from someone who has like never owned a name brand bag or anything. Okay, I have owned a knockoff Coach purse one time in my life 15 years ago, I believe. Okay. And I'm fine with that. I don't even need a knockoff. I had it one time, and it's just because a lady at work was selling these knockoff bags and I wanted to support the lady I was working with. I didn't give a shit about looking like I had a Coach. But this person is almost like trying to be a knockoff version of you, trying to destiny swap. Whatever your path is with this person, with your life, with your calling, whatever your path is, they want to take it and masquerade as you, okay? That's what's going on. That's what they're trying to do. And it's not affecting you. It's not affecting you at all. Ace of Pentacles, Five of Wands, neutral. Literally, any conflict that this person is sending you, you are alchemizing it and turning it into an opportunity, right? All press is good press. All energy is good energy. You can, it's a decision what you do with that energy. And you're not someone who's going to let it get you in your mind or in your feelings. You're going to be someone who recognizes that energy and says, all right, it's time to train. It's time to level up. Time to really focus on, you know, my truth, who I am, make my energetic stance here, right? You're so powerful. I feel like it's taking these people by surprise. And why is this person so surprised that their stuff is not working? Their intentions aren't working. Why are they so shocked? That flew out the star. Because you're remaining hopeful when they're trying to send you all the energy to make you feel like you're losing hope, that you don't have a bright future ahead, that you have nothing to look forward to. You might be getting like some sort of recognition and success. It's like what you wish is your command, right? Your wish is my command. These people, they are so disheartened because they're trying to take everything that's good, that's meant for you, and yet you're getting the exact opposite reaction from the universe. Yeah. And they're just like, why am I... Man. This person, that's not even a money card, but I'm just getting like this person, like their finances, like they're just spending a lot of money on all of these. They might be trying to like buy spells like from a more practiced, you know, witch or something. Like they're really investing in someone else doing this. Like if they feel like they can't, they're spending a lot of money. It's like they're just like purging. They're just watching it drain. Like their money, their emotions, their intentions, they're just watching it drain. They're like, why isn't this working? I've spent too much time and energy on this. Like, why is this not working? Okay, tell me some more. King of Cups, you're too balanced. I feel like this person, they don't want to believe it. They believe that you have a poker face. They're like, no. Anytime now. Like anytime their success is going to go down, something's going to happen, and the mask will get ripped off. You'll see that they're not doing as well as they look. You know, you'll see that they're just fake, that nothing about them is real. You'll see, and that's just a reflection of them. That's what's crazy, is that they're not realizing that what they think about you is exactly the energy that they are literally living, walking, talking, breathing. And then at the same time, it's like, well, if Collective, if Darling here is so unworthy of all these good things, so unworthy of this partnership, so unworthy of success, if they are so unworthy, right, then why are you jealous? Why do you want what they have? If they're not worthy, then why are you pocket watching them? Like, why are you so obsessed with them? If you think that none of it's real, if you think that it's all something that isn't worthy of the time, energy, investment, encouragement, support that they get, then wouldn't you just trust that that's going to come to light without you having to like stress about it, right? But this person, it's the whole thing that they need someone else, or they need other people around them to see them as better than you for some reason. This is really weird. Okay. Queen of Cups. Well, we got the King and Queen of Cups. Literally, I already said like your counterpoint, your counterpart, okay? Man, this person, Seven of Pentacles. This person has been trying to like, be like, look, I can be just as lovable as that person. I can be just as right for you as that person. I can be... It's like a pick-me energy, and no judging. I have been that, many times in my life. So I'm not judging. I get what happens when you're in complete denial of who you are. You don't know who you are. You hate who you are. And then you are desiring and desperate for connection. I understand how people get down this road. But it is just like an absolute refusal for you to be happy with a specific person. Like, you don't deserve to be happy with the person that you love. Like, they don't know. Like, you need to realize that I'm the person that you should be with. It's very controlling. Yeah. Little love spells. Little love spells that they are just getting a harsh reality check about with the Knight of Swords. They are just getting a harsh reality check. Okay. Spirit. What else do you... I feel like I want to get so much tea that I don't even know like where to go with this, because it just feels like the frantic energy of this little baby witch like everywhere in here. Okay. I'm just going to get the vibe here. See what else is going to come out energetically, and then maybe clarify those. Nurturing, mentorship, wisdom, giving back. Oh, this person doesn't... Oh, your love, your attention, your intentions are purely for loving people, growing people, nurturing people, expansion. Like, you want to see people expand into themselves, find themselves, right? And then grow out into the world. You recognize that for the world to get better, for the world to heal, for people to build trust in their connections, they have to start with themselves, right? And you are so nurturing about fostering that personal relationship because you've lived this. You've lived this firsthand. And this person, it's like your energy, there's no mimicking fake love for real love. There's no mimicking it. True nurturing for just love bombing, there's no mimicking it. Can't do it. Your love has a specific like fingerprint that is undeniable. So they can try to like copy the fingerprint, but like it's not the same. They can't mimic your love. They cannot mimic your effect, your nurturing on the lives of others. They can't do that. And they can't take that from you, right? Because that's your love. That's your energy. And they are just like, how is Darling, how is Collective so caring? How are they still hopeful? How are they getting the support? How are they doing that? And because they're a mimic, because they're a fake, they think that you're a fake. But they're trying so hard to mimic it. That's so weird. Okay. I feel like you've been sent to this person's life to teach them how to get in alignment with themselves, right? Teach them how to refocus, recenter, learn who they are. You don't need to copy or steal someone else's identity, someone else's unique love fingerprint to be lovable. You have the power, right? This is what you are trying to teach people. Like, everything that you want and desire outside of you is something that you can create within you, right? It's, oh, okay. Tell me some more. Hopeless, two-faced. Guys, I'm not even kidding. I was talking about the mimic. This person, they can't copy you. They cannot mimic you. You're not, your energy is not duplicable. Nope. Antisocial. Yeah. Burned bridges. Yeah. I feel like this person is feeling hopeless because there was something about someone seeing them behind the mask. Someone seeing who they truly are. That they pretend to be one way, but really they're a whole different way. They're a whole different way, and they wanted to keep that hidden. They did not want that to come out. And now they feel hopeless because they've been exposed, and they're just like, well, no, I'm actually, like, this person's in denial of their own issues, right? It's not even, like, they're focusing their energy on trying to bring you down to make them feel better, but truly, that's just avoiding their own work, right? That's just avoiding who they are. And this person is, because their work, their spell work, their intentions are not working, or even possibly doubling back and hitting them, they're getting their own malicious their own malicious energy affecting their own life. They feel very hopeless. They feel very alone right now. And they think that if they could just get this specific person to not want you and to come back to them, that will fix it. This person is completely missing the mark. Okay. How is your energy going to affect this person moving forward? Actually, okay, no, because we already know. We already know how it's affecting, so I'm going to see. I'm going to see what's coming up from this person. Okay. All right, what's coming out from this person? What can we expect for them to do, and how is that going to affect them moving forward? Man, the spiritual warfare, y'all. The spiritual warfare is crazy. Eight of Cups, Queen of Cups, Two of Cups, the Emperor. Ooh. Can you clarify that real quick? Actually, no, I don't need to clarify it. This person is going to give up, okay? Their energy will affect them hard enough that they will realize they will have no choice but to walk away. There's going to be an epiphany about the more I try to manipulate this person, the more I try to manipulate the people around them, the more I try to manipulate their life, the harder my life gets. The worse my life gets, the worse I feel. This will be a wake-up call. This will be an epiphany for this person that says, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I doing this? This person is going to move forward in their own life, okay? And this will be a blessing because they will learn it's a forced mirror right in their face. Everything that they don't want for you, they are getting a reflection of it back in their own life. And it will have them reevaluating their codependency issues, their lack of self-love, their dependency on someone else taking care of them, on someone else fixing their problems. And with that, they will heal, okay? They will recognize their own issues. They will recognize that you were not the enemy after all, okay? You will be a great teacher to this person. And because of that, at the same time, honey, you already know you're empowered. You're empowered in what is your energy, what is your feelings, what is your mindset. You already know. So I feel like there is going to be this connection here is going to actually be fulfilling and fruitful and rewarding regardless of what this person does. But like this person is going to have no choice but to walk away because there is just a uniting, a loving energy that just can't be stolen, right? It cannot be mimicked. It cannot be stolen. So this person's attempt at destiny swapping with you is not going to, it's not going to work. You're too strong for that. Okay. Anything else here, Spirit? The Lovers. They can't destiny swap. They can't steal the person that's meant for you, okay? There's going to be a union here. King of Cups again. King and Queen of Cups came out twice. Okay? King and Queen of Cups. So true love, spiritual connection, partnership, companionship, love. Two of Cups came out twice. The Lovers. This person can't destiny swap in your life with your relationships. You're too powerful, and this is your superpower. And this is beyond just relationships, but I feel like you don't need to worry about it. And I know that you're not worrying about it. This person will move forward in their life. They'll find someone else, you know? They'll find themselves. They need to. They definitely need to. This person got black and yellow on this candle. This person is too busy of a bee right now trying to fuck up what you're growing. And your energy is like a pollinator. It just makes things grow. It attracts life. It attracts beauty. It attracts bloom, right? You're in full bloom here. All right, I'm going to leave this here. I hope that this reading resonated for you. I love who you are. I love how powerful you are. I love how you know exactly what your energy is. and what isn't your energy, and how to set boundaries and not let it affect you. I love how nonchalant and not give a fuck you are about this. And your boundaries are going to be a big lesson for this person. And good luck on this relationship. Good luck on this partnership. Congratulations on all that fun stuff. Okay, I'll see you next week. There will be shorts for the rest of the week, as always. I love you so much. Take care and ta-ta!